Hi guys, welcome. No, it's weekend's almost over, but we never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but let's stick to Sunday for now, right? It is March 22, and we have a great workout for you guys today. But the question is, where do you find all these awesome homework workouts? Well, they're all in the app, so come look at me here. This is the app. If you go to WOD, which is what, you have the date here. We're recording this on Tuesday, but if you keep clicking, you'll eventually come to Sunday. It has 3 parts today. The workout in the end will have lots of jumping, lots of legs. It's pretty high intense today, but it's going to be a lot of fun. What do you need for this workout? Well, not a lot of stuff. You do need your smartwatch app on your phone to get your times going. And in the end of the workout, there's no score for this one. So you can rate the workout, for example, or you can write a comment. But for now, let's get started. So I said all you need is your smartwatch app, but as always, if you have old man knees, you might always grab something soft to place underneath the knees, because we're going to have the knees on the floor in a portion of the warm-up. Talking about the warm-up, let's get started with the warm-up by showing you guys the 2 movements that we're going to do. Marloes and Cecily are going to demo the first movement, which is a forward step lunge with a twist. You guys can get started. I want you to hold the bottom for a good 2 seconds. So, we make the lunge, we twist over our front leg, right? So the torso twists in the direction of the front leg, you step back out and you switch. Can you guys keep your tempo going for like a 2-second hold in the bottom, so the viewer at home can see what we're doing? Now if you look at Marloes while she's going, she actually has her back knee slightly off the floor. This is a very tough variation of this warm-up, so you might throw that into your 2nd or 3rd round, and you start off with the easier one that Cecily is doing here. As always in the lunge, make sure the back knee is behind the hip and the front knee is positioned right above the ankle. You ladies can switch to your next movement, which is a rotation in a plank. So you're gonna make an elbow plank here. Yeah, Cecily, that's going to be on the front, good. You're going to make an elbow plank here, and you either place your feet hip width, which is a bit easier, or very close together like Marloes is doing. Now you're going to rotate to a side plank on one side, and you reach up to the ceiling, boom. Then you go back to your regular plank and rotate to the other one. This is a plank rotation. It would be rep number 2. Now if you look closely at the feet of both ladies, with Marloes, both feet come on top of each other, which makes the side plank a bit tougher. And with Cecily, she actually has both feet positioned on the floor separately, which gives her a bigger base for stability, makes it slightly easier. And now, I need you guys to join us, because we're going to actually start the warm-up together. It is 3 rounds. We all together perform 1 round, and then I'm going to make you guys continue for another 2. Okay. So I need you guys to get ready. We're all going to start with our left leg in 10 repetitions of the forward step lunge with the twist, and we alternate legs while going. We start the warm-up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So big step forward, rotate. You don't want to be too fast, you want to keep a solid rhythm going. We're not talking 3-second holds here, but we're talking perfect positioning throughout the lunge and the twist. Now there is a tendency in that twist to get your chest to point towards the floor. I want you to keep your upper body upright as much as possible. Marloes has her back knee off the floor all the way through, and Cecily has her back knee on a soft object to protect the knees. Go for whatever feels comfortable for you. I hope you ladies are counting, because I am definitely not. But we are doing 10 reps here. How far are we? 10 reps. Okay, after 10 reps, we move on to plank rotation. So I need all of you guys to get onto your elbows and start the reps. Let's rotate right arm first. Good. Hold it for a second, come back down, and immediately turn over into the next one. Now in order to not fall in this movement, you need to actually use your abs a bit, right? So we're trying to target the obliques here to stabilize ourselves in that side plank position while reaching up to the ceiling. Great warm up for the abs. You can never do enough stability work for the core, so we throw that in almost every day with our homework workouts here. We're on rep number whatever it is. Whatever is it? Where are we?
Done.
You're done with 10 reps. So, all together, you've completed exactly 1 round. You guys need to do another 2 rounds, so in order to stay with us in this homework workout, I need you to pause the screen. So this is the part where you guys start and do the actual second part of the session with us at the same time. We're going to do 1 round all together. and then you're going to do 3 more rounds on your own. Now let's get started by placing your feet in a very wide stance, and we start our first round with 4 super slow sumo squats in 3, 2, 1, go. I want you to aim for approximately 2 to 3 seconds on the way down and 2 to 3 seconds on the way up. Don't be too fixed on the timing. Just make sure you don't bounce, you don't extend too firmly, you just go nice and slow. After 4, you go to the floor. That rhymes again, and like I said, good coaching always rhymes. And then you go for your floor wipes. Malus is doing that RX tough option with straight legs. You're trying to reach your hand there, and Cecily's doing the duck leg variation. Anything in between that challenges you is fine by me and fine by us, and should be fine by you as well. You guys are in your last rep of the first round? Good. Now, there was 1 round of 4 reps of each of the 2 movements. You guys now continue with the video by doing 3 more rounds of 4 reps of each of the movements and press pause. Get your smartwatch ready, because what we're going to do is set a timer for 10 intervals of just 1 minute. That's our workout for the day. Now, at the start of every minute, you're going to perform 8 alternating jumping lunges. 8 nice jumping lunges. Then, right after, with the remainder of the minute, you're just going to perform jumping jacks. Not a set number, also not as many repetitions as possible. I want you to try to fill the minute with only work. Now, instead of setting a challenge of getting as many jumping jacks in there as you possibly can, the challenge is to not stop at all for the full 10 minutes. It's gonna be good. Now, first thing that we're going to do is have a look at the 2 movements, and if we should scale the movements, how should we do that? Now, first look at Marloes here. She's going to perform the regular jumping jack. Now, hey, what I'm not gonna do, you can start, is get very technical in here, because what can I say? Legs go out, legs go in, arms go overhead. It's a nice rhythmic movement. You want to focus on pushing through the calves when you're jumping up and forth. That's not a lie, but still good. Now, Cecily is going to show you what to do if you have an injury that does not allow you to jump. What you can do is throw in some mountain climbers here. Boom. 1 at a time, legs in. Now, a fast mountain climber is actually a jumping movement, so we want you to go 1 leg at a time and keep that rhythm going. This is how you're going to fill the minute. Now, our second movement here is the jumping lunge. Marloes is going to show you a set of, let's do 4 repetitions of the jumping lunge. You fall into a lunge, you gently press the floor with the back knee, old man knees, grab a towel, and you continuously keep that motion going, right? Now, if you say, hey, first of all, it is too hard for me to perform those 8 reps unbroken, which is a necessity in this workout. Instead of doing regular lunges, I need you to jump squat for me. So Cecily is going to show you the jump squats as a scaling of the level. Jump up, jump down. If you can actually go one into the other, I would like you to do that, right? Now, let's say that the problem is not necessarily the levels or the difficulty of the jumping lunge, but the problem is I cannot jump due to an injury. In that case, you will just lunge. You will just lunge. Here we go. So this is if I cannot jump with an injury. Now there might also be an injury that says, hey, I can actually not bend my knee that far to do either a jumping lunge or a squat or whatever variation. In that case, you're going to do a death march. Step forward, set your hips back, reach towards the floor, and continue. You aim for a flat back. The idea is to let the front leg do the work here. Hamstring and glutes putting in the work. So you'll do 8 reps of this when you have an injury that does not allow you to actually bend the knee. We're back to actually start the workout, right? Now, I want you to use your smartwatch app here. The link's going to be in the description for this app. Now, I've set this app at 10 intervals of 1 minute. Very simple. Now we're all going to start this one together, and once we have done 1 round, I'm going to get back to you guys, and I need you guys to continue to work out yourself. So, you guys are ready? Okay. I know this one has a countdown of 3 seconds, so if you have that at home, you can start at the same time with us, which I would love you to do. Okay, let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. 8 jumping lunges at the start of the minute. Cecily's doing her jumping squats because the lunges are just a tad too heavy for her. Upon completion, immediately go to the jumping jacks. Marloes did this in just 10 seconds, which means she has to do 50 seconds of just jumping jack. That is a lot of jumping jack. So you'd rather not go too fast, get in your rhythm, and get the breathing going. Yes! So once they hit their next minute, and they still have 30 seconds left in this one, they're gonna start with their next set of jumping lunges again, and you're gonna do exactly the same, right? So either continue the workout or press pause.